All right, first we're going to go around. We're going to introduce ourselves. I'll start off. My name is Dwayne Roberson.
I'm Gloria Clark.
I'm Hazia Lopez.
Vanessa Solis.
All right, first thing we want to try to talk about, you guys get feedback on is what are some of our career goals and some critical dates and milestones that we would like to meet those goals in. I'll start off. Some of my goals that I would like to do, my first goal is the one that's nearest to me right now is attaining my MBA. A milestone for that would be, of course, accomplishing that within the next 2 years. From that point, I would like to get a higher level leadership position at Second Children's Hospital as one of my main milestones.
One of my main milestones is I need to start again. Okay. Is working for HR. I've been office manager for 8 years. Worked with different doctors at Memorial Hermann Hospital and multitasking between front and back office, and basically that's where I'm at right now, furthering my education to work in HR.
I'm Haziel, and I have 2 goals, short-term goals. My first one is actually by the end of the year, I'm hoping to find a higher level position in another organization, just because I work at a laboratory and it's a family-owned lab. So without a science degree, there's really no place to move upwards or sideways or anywhere. And I've held coordinator position since 2012, so I feel like I'm ready to move up a step, to the next step. So I'm hoping to achieve that by the end of this year. And my second goal, the timetable for that would be 2 years, which is obtaining the MBA. And hopefully, if all goes as planned, I'll be able to get my MBA after, within the 2 years or after the 2 year mark.
So, I'm Vanessa, and my goal right now is to currently obtain my MBA in leadership. I currently work as an instructor at a college where I teach, but my ultimate goal is to eventually end up somewhere in dealing with educational policies or dealing with, as far as the administrative side of education. I'm really interested in what's going on behind the curtain, and that's my goal. And I'm hoping to obtain that in the year of summer 2020, and that's where I currently see myself heading.
That's good. I was happy to learn a lot about you guys during that and finding out what milestones you guys have. As we all know through our readings that having milestones is really important. Not for just personal sake, but as a leader, you have to have milestones. And by doing those things, you may be a great example to everyone who may be looking up to you as well.
Yeah, it's what gets you places.
Right.
Exactly. All right. Gloria, we'll have you go ahead and move on to the next question.
So the next question is, what skills, knowledge, abilities do you have that is required for your goal? What do you lack? How can you build the skills that you lack? What skills do I have? I have, my background in healthcare, and I've been in healthcare for over actually 10 years. I started as a medical assistant. Actually ran offices, did phlebotomy, billing coding, then probably moving forward, I landed a job as healthcare management, and from there on, been managing an office. Decided to enroll in management business because I needed to brush up on my skills, actually, last year, and I've been in the program for at least a semester, and learning a lot, and basically my lack of skills is business, where I want to move forward and hopefully one day get a job in HR.
Some skills that I believe that I'm lacking is just basically general all-around experience. I just graduated college last year, so I feel, even though I've been in career positions, to move up, I feel like I still am lacking a lot of knowledge and a lot of experience with difficult situations, or just different situations that you can only experience as a manager or when you're up at the cusp of reaching that level. So I definitely think lack of experience is one of them. Another is probably lack of knowledge. as a manager, you need to have a very well-established, well-rounded knowledge of whether it's laws or regulations or just many different things. And I feel like I really need to do my research and I need to learn about all those things in the workplace and outside the workplace before I can feel completely confident and comfortable moving into a bigger role. I believe that's my biggest things. I think my third thing is being so new to the Houston area, I'm definitely lacking a network. Because something that I learned is that the job market here is very competitive, especially if you don't know the right people. So I definitely, to eliminate that challenge, I think I just need to like get out there and go to different networking events or just meet different people. So that's it.
I believe that for me, for in order like skills, knowledge, abilities to reach my goal, I think that like you guys have mentioned, is like the business administration side of it, like learning the policies and like we're learning now even like the leadership qualities that you need. And sometimes what we tend to think is that like management offers why and the management skills just come along with it when it really doesn't work with that. You have to read up on leadership and how being an efficient leadership needs to be. And so I think for me, like, I need the leadership skills. It's not just about getting into the position and okay, I'm done. Like I'm a leader. It's more like working up to that leadership position and acquiring skills that I need for it. And also, you guys mentioned many policies. There's policies that go along that I'm totally not aware because I come from healthcare, and so it's like we have our own policies, but I don't know about management policies and how to handle people in the corporate environment because I'm so used to being under someone else. There's my boss and I report to her, but and so that's what I'm used to. I'm too used to reporting to someone else when there's an issue. I'm not the one that they report to. It's totally different. And
you don't have to solve their problems.
Yeah, I don't have to solve their problems. It's usually us bringing problems to the manager. And I think for me, just like Michelle said, like it's also, I'm new to the Houston area, and so therefore I don't know that many people, and sometimes knowing the right people is what gets you somewhere. And for me, that's a problem because I don't know Houston that well, and I don't know a lot of people, and I'm trying to get there, and I have the right people around me. It's just that I'm not using my sources as I should. And how can I build the skills that I lack? I think that's more on studying up on my skills, brushing up my skills more, being more confident with myself, that if I'm ever called to be in a leadership position, then I am able to step up to the plate and be able to carry it out.
Excellent. Yeah, so, really, really good.
Yeah. Good job, everybody.
Yeah. Now, I guess where I come from, as y'all already know by now, I've been a manager for some time now, over 13 years. So I guess some of the knowledge and skills, these are always changing. So I guess my biggest hurdle is to make sure that I stay abreast with what's happening in the management role that I'm in right now currently, because it's constantly changing with different laws and things of that nature. I know one of the things that I lack is that I'm not the best at public speaking. So I need to make sure that I take every opportunity that I get to get in front of people and actually speak to help brush, some of that dust off a little bit more. Because as we know, once you become a leader, that's one of the main things that you're going to have to do. You got to be right.
Public speaking is good.
Right. You have to be a focal point, and you have to push policies. You can only do that by being present and being in front of people. What do I lack besides that? I think the best way to describe it is that I've learned now that I'm in leadership that I thought I was being a leader, being a manager, and I realized that it's two totally different skill sets.
Yeah.
So what I lack right now is really, really, really strong leadership skills. So now that I know the difference, I'm going to make sure that I, try to focus a little bit more in class, pick up as much knowledge as I can.
Yeah.
And the good thing is that I'm able to apply some of this information
the next day.
Yeah. So that's what's so exciting about this class, and why I'm so hyped about it is that leadership is one of the only things that literally the next day you can start applying.
You can observe that from your actual leaders. Like it's so crazy how accurate it is. Like that they actually,
So So,
I want to have a little discussion
Okay.
about that because that's kind of interesting. He's actually a manager of business, and coming from my background, I am office manager in healthcare. So it's like two different. Like actually, she makes some good valid points about being a leadership management. It's very difficult on both sides.
right.
And it does take a lot of communication skills. Actually, you got to be late and you're out there talking to everybody. And I have actually learned a lot from these classes. And just talking about stuff because before I was just like, okay, like a robot, okay, and not actually interacting with the employees and them feeling comfortable with you as well, you feeling comfortable with them, and actually getting to know them a little bit more. Instead of, okay, you're a leadership manager, you do this, you do that, and they don't look at you like they're just like, okay, robots, So yeah, you've made some good valid points, and also on your area too.
I like what you said, like how sometimes because in our work setting, sometimes we're told what to say.
Yes.
Right,
And
right.
if you're in a leadership position, you're the one who has to come up with what to say, and so that change. Like you're no longer the robot. And it's just funny because you just said that right now.
You're able to write the policy.
Yeah, no, you're the one who's now you're the one who's telling. Like you have to,
Right, but it's very complicated, I think, being in like lower and middle management because your subordinates, people that report to you, think that you can just fix it, but they're literally almost everything is outside of your control. You have to follow your chain of command and wait for an answer. I can't do anything at the moment, but let me get back to you. And as much as you want, a lot of times you will not be able to give them what they're asking for because your hands are tied.
That's a valid point. So that kind of carries over to the last part of this question that we're discussing is that how do we build upon our lack of skills?
I think it's just getting experience.
Yes.
Getting experience and having a knowledge base, I think.
knowledge, confidence.
The confidence and knowledge base to know what you're doing technically wrong and what you can do to actually improve within the current position that you're in. So I think, we should all just be a little bit more mindful as we go through each day and say, hey, where can I step up and be a leader so that we can, try to become just a better person overall.
So, next question.
Yeah, we can move on.
So our next topic of discussion is, after listening to each group member, what ways do you think your fellow group members could build skills that they lack, that they may have not considered before? So I definitely did have noticed the common denominator as far as, what we're lacking, and most of us, whether it's funny how we're seated because you guys, have experience and we don't. You're like ready to go, you guys are mostly just lacking the degree, we're lacking the degree and experience.
Yeah, that's very
So,
true.
I definitely think, I just thought that was interesting, I had to point that out. But I really think that we kind of already brushed up on this, like, in the previous question, it's just doing it and applying what we're learning at the moment, literally the next day, because even if you're not a leader or a manager, you can apply what you're learning, because there is always room to take initiative, and that means, taking leadership, technically, whether it's speaking up or asking questions in a meeting. I don't know, I think for us, it's just getting more experience and trying to network with the right people. And I think for you guys, it's just finishing your degree and keep proving
But
yourself.
you made a good point on there's always room for improvement as well as us as office managers, business managers. We're always needing, or wanting to see what we can also improve
Yeah.
in the office. Because if improving us can actually make you guys as, workers or, assistants as well improve.
Yeah, for instance, I think a lot of times, for the most part, I know sometimes there are some malicious managers out there, but I think for the most part, the manager is acting on their best instincts and feels like they're acting on your best interest, but a lot of times things are misconstrued and things are perceived in different ways where I feel like I'm telling you one way, but you think you're doing the best
Yes.
thing, but then I take it like, oh my god, she's so horrible, she
Yes.
said this instead of, So I think something that speaking for myself, I think it's just really opening up my mind and looking at it from the other person's point of view instead of just automatically getting defensive. It's not like, okay, well, I understand. Why are you saying that? Like, what's on your mind? You're saying this.
I think another point. Oh, are we still going on leadership? I think with the sense of like the resemblance here. It's what we can do to help each other out is like the leadership, like why we're here. And we're here to get a master's in leadership, and that leadership. Like I said, it doesn't come from one day to the next. But one thing that I really liked from last week and having my first class, I feel like my mind was blown away by the amount of knowledge that Mr. Reed shared with us.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
and like from a perspective like for someone who has experience for that long, and now you're thinking, oh, like leadership, you're doing this, this, and this, and he just put it to like how he demonstrated it was like
I had it wrong.
Like I had it all wrong. Like this whole leadership thinking, like, well, do I need to rethink my major? But just all the information that he shared and about being a leader in that position, to me it was just like, oh, no, that's not what I was thinking. But now, and I literally went to Barnes and Noble the next day and I bought a magazine about leadership.
Oh, awesome.
Because it literally spoke to me like what he was saying, and I was just blown away. But one thing that it's just like the learning aspect. We can all learn from this because eventually it's not just about being promoted to management and not having that leadership background, because we're going to have a leadership background. We're going to know how to handle the situation properly instead of like, oh, I think this is how it should be done. This is what I should do. This is what I should say. No, this is how we can get there. Talking to the person in the correct manner, not just being snappy and
Get back to work.
Yeah, get back to work. Yeah, no, not like that. But okay, this is how it needs to be done. Take into consideration another person's feelings and.
I know you guys mentioned earlier that you feel like you may be lacking in experience.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the truth be told, what I'm learning now is that leadership doesn't have an age on it.
Oh my goodness! I'm sitting
But leadership, I don't feel like it really has an age on it. So I don't want you guys to feel as if you don't have an opportunity to be a leader, because it doesn't have to be necessarily, I guess, at your job. You can have leadership qualities outside of your job, whether it be at a church event, whether, wherever it may be. I think this class is going to help you just help all of us. Yeah, I mean, it can help us in everything that we do. So I think that's the information I can feed to you guys, let you guys know that,
I appreciate
you think
that.
you may be lacking.
I feel so
experience, but-
inadequate sometimes. So I'm like, oh my gosh. Which, I understand, it's something that you build over time.
Yes. All right. You want to go ahead and talk about the next question?
Everybody already.
Okay. So for our next question, we're actually moving on to our Power Map worksheet.
Is it the circles?
Yeah, the circle ones, yes, or the rectangle.
It's just like basic cells.
So this one says brainstorm at least 3 action items for goals for each group member to make a red line into a yellow line. So how is it that we can remember the red circles or rectangles were the ones that were the outside, not the outsiders, but we know them, but we don't have any relationship.
We don't have a strong relationship
right?
with that.
And then the yellow were in some form of relation with them.
The red is we don't know at all. The yellow is we kind of know. The green ones we definitely know.
Right. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah. The green ones were the ones that we deal with on a daily basis. On a daily basis.
So I guess Vanessa, since we're starting off with this, I see you have several people that are in green.
Yeah.
I guess, what's the difference between your green and your yellow?
Oh, that's a good question.
What's the connection between the two?
I think with me, I mentioned Courtney Wilson on here, and she's my program director, meaning that she is the head honcho of my department. She's green, yeah. She's the surgical technology director, the program director. So I report to her if there's a problem with the student or the student, of this area, or she reports to me about syllabus, policies, basically. She doesn't want to hands on the policies to me, and I carry them out. And so what would be a difference between her and, let's say, Dr. Zaz, who's in yellow? And he's a director of education. Well, because Dr. Zaz is actually the boss of Courtney Wilson, which is my program director. And so why is it that our relation is not so close? Even though he's very important, by the way, like he is important, it's because most of the time, Dr. Zaz hands off the bigger policies to Courtney. And since we respond to Courtney, we're more in a relationship with Courtney because we get all of the policies and we get actual student names from her instead of Dr. Zaz, and everything comes from her. She gets the information from Dr. Zaz. And so my relationship with Courtney is closer than Dr. Zaz. Even though sometimes, I'm not saying that I never do with Dr. Zaz, I do. If I see him in the hallway, I definitely acknowledge him. And if I need to bring a concern up to him, then I definitely will. But it's not an interaction where it's an everyday basis. It's more like it's cordial, or it needs to be emergent, or it's urgent. Like I need to talk about a student, and it has to be so.
Well, like the articles that we were reading, they were talking about different ways that we can try to reach out to those people that we may not be in close proximity with. Would you ever be able to take them maybe to a lunch or some of the things that they describe in the articles on how you can get closer and network more with people that you may not be in close contact with every day, so that you can get inside the inner circle?
I think with this inner circle here, I think what I would do first, if I wanted to be a part of that yellow or bring that yellow more to a green, is I would interact more with Dr. Dunlap, and she's the assistant to Dr. Zaz. And the reason why I would go about it that way is so that I can, because she's the assistant to him, I can, be more, I guess I can go up the chain of command. Instead of going straight to him, I can go to his assistant first and be able to sit down with her and have lunch. Because she just recently got promoted into that position, and she was an instructor. So I think that we have that basis common first, as opposed to Dr. Zaz, he went straight into management. So I think that I can relate to her more and have a lunch and talk about students and just classroom things and to her first, and then I can ease my way into Zaz.
Y'all mind if I throw out something personal that happened today?
Yes.
All right. So today I was at work today, and I like to feel as if I'm the new person there, but they actually just hired someone else that's brand new. And it was so funny because he came to me and he was like, "Hey, you mind mentoring me?" And my reaction to that was, yes, somebody actually wants me to mentor. But it made me think about the homework assignment that we did. I was so willing to just give out information to him. He didn't have to come hunt me down. I found myself trying to reach out to him. So that may be an approach that you hadn't tried before to get to someone that's, not inside your inner circle, that may be in the yellow or in the red. Just simply go to them and say, "Hey, I aspire to maybe be in your position one day. Would you mind mentoring me?" If they agree to it,
that's a good idea.
then you can go and you can say, I don't know anybody's going to turn you down. I mean, some people may turn you down, but the majority of people are going to be like, "Sure, I would love to mentor you. How can I help?" And then that's an easy way for you to get inside their circle, and then they can understand you more, you can understand them more, you can talk more on a personal level that may transition over to maybe them lifting you up and giving you a promotion later on because they actually know who they are. And people don't like to promote who they know. I mean, you put someone in a position and you vouch for them, you need to know who you're vouching for.
Right.
So oftentimes that may be a way to outweigh the competition to move up. But that was just a personal thing that happened today, and I wish I would have known that before I did my homework assignment. I would probably put that in there. But I thought it was a great way, so I said, "Oh yes, I'm definitely going to use that." So that's my 2 cents on that.
Well, congratulations.
Oh yeah, now I'm a mentor. Thank you.
Wow. But now it's crazy. Like you were just there.
I was just there.
You were just there. Like at some point, where you were looking up to someone. Now someone's looking up to you, and it's crazy to think that sometimes. Like it's just crazy. Like someone's looking up to me. Like, oh my God, actually.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
someone asked me, I'd be like, are you sure?
Be positive about that.
All right.
Oh, are you?
You have anything else you want to say on yours?
I think with me, just real quick, because I also had some red outliers, I guess I call them the outliers. I have seen some of my people that are in like the red zone that I like to call, and I think like how we and I just need to have a better relationship where I can, and then it's a good example that you brought up about mentoring. Why haven't I gone to done like Dr. Dunlap and hey, can I just like see you with law instead of just like wishing, and sitting back and twiddling my thumbs and hoping that one day she comes to me, because she may never come up to me, and I'm just going to be here twiddling my thumbs and waiting in the rain until she comes, and she never will. So I just, it's like something that I need to start doing is take initiative, and it's not until you get out of your comfort zone that you know that you get right.
Oh, good point. Good
So,
point.
so it's
Good
like
point.
I need to get out of my comfort zone. I need to take my own advice. Get out of the comfort zone and think, hey, can I say what like have lunch? What do you do on a daily basis? This is what I think you do. It may not be what you do. So, yeah, just a little bit.
I heard a saying, you guys might have heard some, which I had until I was like, closed mouths don't get fed.
Right.
So I was like, oh my god, I'm
Oh,
saying
yeah,
like,
yeah,
yap, like.
All right. I'm going to talk about a little bit, one point on mine, and try to leave time for everybody to talk about something they may want to mention about theirs. But some of the ways that I felt like I can get closer to people that I may feel that are in the yellow or in the red is, like she mentioned before, I don't know too many people that's going to turn down a free meal. So just asking, hey, you sit down, like take you out, just want to get to know you, is always a good place to start. Also, in the healthcare industry, as everyone knows, everyone's a part typically of some type of organization.
Yes.
Someone has some type of letters behind their names
Yes.
that they're associated with
Yes.
something. So finding out those people and what they're associated with and seeing if you could get involved in that same thing will not open up the door for you getting close to them, but that opens up the door for you to get close to more people than you can probably imagine. Not within your actual organization or your company, but if you ever plan on leaving or branching out, being a part of an organization is always a great place to start.
And the amazing thing about hospitals is that, at least like the bigger ones, they have so many different sponsorships and partnerships with different organizations, and through those sponsorships, they have to participate and like set up, like attend or whatever, like different events. That is like so many opportunities for people that work in hospitals to just like help out, volunteer at those events, and that's when you meet all of the the influencing people, like the head of all the nonprofits and all people like no other people in like the
So on my culture relation, being an office manager is very difficult for me to be trying to connect with the red area because I'm so involved with staying close to the doctor, always with the policies, always making sure that everything's okay, and my head is going like 110 miles an hour. But yes, one of the areas that I would love to get close to is psychiatry. She's in HR, and that's where I want to go and actually get a job in the next year or so in a hospital. And that being said, I've actually reached out to him a couple of times, say, hey, on a break, brief me up on what's going on, like do certain situations and building and stuff like that, because I actually don't know it all yet. And being in these business classes, I run into actually ladies that do work in HR, where I do take some time and talk to them and make myself aware of what's going on. HR can be friends as being an office manager. So that takes some time, and I hope one day that I can actually after a year or so, move up to the top and get closer to him. Actually, within this time that I'm there, actually still working.
I think you have more advantage than you give yourself credit for because you're literally with the physician and the doctor. And I think it would be harder if you were, if the red were greens and the doctors were reds. Just because I think that it's been my experience that they're harder to get to, and they can be very exclusive as far as like who they live in or who they speak on behalf of. So I think you're farther ahead.
Thank you. So, and that being said, I'm very close to Nicole, even though she's in the yellow, because I got to talk to her a lot about patients and what's going on. I'm in a small office, so we kind of bump elbows, so it's not hard to miss her. So, even though she's yellow, we still communicate on a daily basis.
And you can turn that green.
Yeah, and I can turn it green.
But it's funny because it seems like the people in the yellow typically have a better connection with the people that are in the red.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
So this may be a little bit off topic, but say for instance you're interested in a particular person, right? You want to date them, right? You always you look at it from that perspective, right? If I know someone that I like, oftentimes I don't go directly to that person. I find that person in the yellow.
You go to the yellow.
And I say, hey, I need you to maybe go talk to the person, let them know if interested in it or whatever the case may be. So if you look at it like a game of chess, everyone has a role that can play. When you go to work, you have to realize, hey, who's connected to who can help me get here and who can help me, do whatever it is that you want to do. But I think attacking the yellow strongly will allow you to get to the red. It may be a better approach in certain instances. But then again, you may be able to shorten your time gap and go straight to the red. Maybe you're not as scary like I was. Maybe I was looking for a connection.
You're right about that, but you don't even have to work that hard.
You already are with them. You just need to find out who do they know, who do they hang out with, and sometimes asking the right question to get you the right answers.
Yeah.
Some of those yellows, I think, could easily turn. But it's just not. Sometimes just because of our interactions that we have, they're not as frequent as much as the greens are. The greens, it's like an everyday. It's like my yellows are like, I still talk to them, but on a need-to basis. But they quickly turn to a green if I just took that initiative to say, hey, would you mind mentoring me, or would you mind? Can I just
let me pick your brain?
Let me just pick your brain about some things. What do you think about this and that and that? Just easily.
But sometimes I find out that the reds are kind of like sometimes hard to get to.
And the healthcare, I have to say, they are. And the only way I know personally how to get to them is through someone in the yellow. Because they don't like to talk to anybody that's really not on their level. But sometimes you have to piggyback. Oh, will you say you're going to help us with today? Do you mind if I join you guys? Sometimes you have to insert yourself, I think, into situations. And that may be the only way, because in some companies you just don't.
Or email, sorry, but I don't like to email. It seems like you're not. Yeah, exactly. It's very informal.
It's not genuine.
Yeah, it's not at all. And so emailing, I just don't email too much. Especially when
I just feel like I'm emailing, like having a hidden agenda, and there's like a motive behind, like, I'm being sneaky, I have, I don't know.
Like, I'm gonna hit you with something, like when you go to your parents and tell them that you love them, and it's like, what do you really want? Yeah.
Remember when we were in class, what was the lady that said to the side, she was talking about stroking egos?
Oh, yeah, stroking the ego.
Right.
Yeah.
People always want the ego stroke.
Yeah. And I think the people in the red,
they really want it. If you don't know what to say to them or how to break the ice, just give them a compliment.
Right. You're actually true about that.
Yeah, just give them a compliment. It could be something as far as, you like the outfit. I thought you did a great job presenting something. You inspired me.
But it has
They
to
really
sound
love.
genuine.
It does have to sound
It does
Yes,
sound
exactly.
genuine.
You have to
Because
sound like
they
really
can smell,
genuine.
especially people like you
Up
sea level,
here.
they can
Yes.
smell brown nosing a mile away, so you have to make sure that it is very, very genuine. And
They're
not
the,
like,
I'm sorry, the red ones are the ones that you go to the office, you open up the door, you're there. They come in 2 hours later. They go in their office, and then they leave 2 hours earlier. So it's like,
Yeah.
you
Why
know,
does it sound so true?
because it is.
That is true. Yeah. And they're not as present. So that's the hardest thing. Is like, how do I actually get a chance to actually what's good coaching up to them? So, but that's the challenge. But like I said, I think y'all agree that going through the yellow to get to the red is probably going to be the best outcome in most cases. Yeah.
It's my turn.
Y'all make some really good points.
Yay. So I divided mine into two lists. One for my hometown, which is obviously a lot longer than the one here in Houston. So all of my greens are people that I know on like a very personal level, like that I've had lunch with or work very closely with, and just gone to know past the points of pure professionals. So it ranges from people like my former manager. These are all from the hospital that I used to work for, our COO, some other directors and VPs. But I consider myself to be very fortunate to have started off so young at the job that I had because I was as fresh as paint. So everybody was just kind of like, it was like it was a culture where, especially like the young people that were so in college. They were like, let me teach you my way. They were like, let me teach you everything. Like they wanted to. So I think that was to my advantage, and I think just showing sincere interest in not the person, but the job and what they've accomplished. I think has been like a great tool. Like I was never like, oh my God, you're so amazing, and I love It was always when it came to the occasion, like a lot of times when I did orientations, our COO was there, and then we would happen to like stand next to each other. And I would say, oh my gosh, like I love the words that you said, like the takeaway, just little things like that. I think that's really what got me far. The yellow people are people that I've had many conversations with before, but I don't know past like a professional or like a courtesy point. And I only have one person in red, and she is actually the hospital I used to work for has a sister company that is a bank, and she is like the VP of like right below the president, and she is very I've met her very briefly, but I know many people that are directly affiliated with her, and so one person that I met out of the work context, and I don't even know if it's like appropriate for the video, but it's actually this person here, and I met him actually at a bar, and he was telling me he's like a attorney for I don't know, some oil and gas company, and I was like, oh, I cannot let this opportunity pass me by because I realized that that's as informal as it is. Meeting people at bars can sometimes really bring you, really good opportunities. So, so that's pretty much it. The last thing I think that they asked was like, what can we offer those people? And I think there's not much we can offer them other than since most of these people are from like a previous generation, I think that I can offer them like a fresh, something innovative ideas. Because I think that with their experience, and they might be retiring very soon, but with my longevity, so much that I think together we can just create such a great team with someone that's, I don't know if that makes any sense. But in addition to, I think just volunteering every time for different projects and events, or just expressing true interest and just, I don't want to say eagerness because that makes you seem desperate, and you never want to seem desperate because people will never want to date you, hire you, whatever, if you seem desperate. But I hope you guys know where I'm going with this.
Right.
Just be a genuine presence. I think is.
Yeah.
Y'all, I'm gonna excuse myself. I'm gonna see if we can get this piece of tape on there.
Okay. Should I pause
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, pause it for a second.
I'll just let it play. was cool.
I said I'm lucky.
Yeah.
Me too. It's because then it was going to split into two. I can pause it and then.
It's fine. I just want to make sure the noise is down so that Miss Tiffany will be able to at least hear us.
Next topic, next point.
I think we just discussed this one here.
You can go ahead. You got the paper in front of you. Talk about it.
Alright, so it's a user resources of power assessment and development sheets, which is this one. Okay, this is the one where it talks about all the sources of power. So we're going to help each other basically convert at least 3 of our plans into action. What we call smart goals. So I think we're going to start off with one. I'm just going to give basically like a brief summary of each one of them, and then we'll go through source of power, what I'm currently holding that power, and then power plant my is. So real quick, my expert power is I teach surgical technology courses. So that's where I hold most of my knowledge because I can teach that. And what is my ultimate goal is to obviously expand my knowledge not only into what I teach now, but into more of the administrative side of the policies. Coercive. This is the punishment side of education, and that's how I can penalize my students. If they turn in an assignment late, then obviously they're subject to penalties like a 20-point deduction or a 15-point deduction.
A 75%, deduction.
And then my power plan is obviously to work with it, eventually work with the head of education to maybe better some other policies. Informational, this is a big one because obviously I possess the knowledge to teach them about the subject or the class that they're in. So I teach them anatomy and physiology. I need to be able to teach them anatomy and physiology and not calculus because that doesn't pertain. I want to further branch myself from that, not just in anatomy and physiology, but to other things, not just sciences, but in the educational leadership policy knowledge. I want to know, like I said earlier, I want to know what happens with my students. Rewarding. Now I can offer my students, I don't offer any rewards to my students, like I don't give them Burger King or Starbucks if they made a $100 test. But however, maybe they had a rough week, they did, and they don't turn it back one time, and they can just slide in and be like, okay, I won't put up this time, but next time I will. So rewarding. Reporting to me whether it was working with board of directors, making sure policies are followed, or assessing the areas of concern need our attention.
Alright, let me give you a little input on the rewards, you guys. We need to make sure we try to give each other a little bit of feedback on these, but what do y'all think would be a better way for her to reward? I guess in her situation.
I think just like an incentive to do better, like recognizing like the top 10.
Employer,
Yeah,
employer
not
will be
necessarily
student of the
Burger King
month.
or whatever, but maybe like a special privilege that the student of the week or highest or on the test gets to have, I don't know,
Sometimes.
just like something
That's
like
that's
that.
an excellent idea.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And that'll kind of just, or just maybe you could get like one of the doctors or whatever to be like, oh, you like the student of the month. It's gonna get to go like have lunch with that person and just pick their brain and like, so y'all better do good because you want to make sure to be on that. Just
Right, yeah.
an incentive to get them to do better. I think is more effective in your situation than a reward because I think rewards can sometimes come off as buy in the store.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I know that in education sometimes.
Why'd she get Burger King and I got Starbucks?
Yeah, definitely. And I see where you're going from because sometimes students tend to think that teachers have favorites.
Yes.
And that's a big one for me. Like sometimes you like I feel like, sometimes, you just have that one student who just comes up to you and always asks you questions, and other students may see it as, oh, that's Lisa's favorite, and that's not at all what I try to do. I try to keep it like, flat out. I'm going to give you the same thing I give them, straight face, everything, but sometimes, reference. I tend to be a likable instructor and a very transparent. I like to be very transparent with my students from day one. That's why I ask how the class is going to be, as far as, the syllabus needs, this is what I'm going to teach you. My ultimate goal is not only to help my students, but more help to my students and be more advocate to some students. Some students have a very tough background in getting socioeconomic, like they don't have laptops where they can do work at schoolwork at home. So I'm going to be advocate for those. Reference higher. Legitimate, because I have the background to be able to teach this the program, so I have experience in it. And I currently have only 1 year experience. A year and 1 month of teaching, so I had something going on. But like I said, my ultimate plan is to eventually go into healthcare directors or some type of administrative position to help with students.
So now, feeding off that, you're a health person that's not like business side.
Right.
You are a manager.
All right. Well, I'm working on the leader side of it, but yes, you are correct as far as the management side. I think something I can talk about is reward power, because oftentimes I use that to drive projects. So my situation may be a little bit different than yours. Maybe you can take something from what I do and maybe apply it as well. But people always want to be acknowledged. No matter what it is, they want to be acknowledged. What I've learned is you acknowledge people even for doing what they're supposed to do. It's the craziest thing ever, but you have so many people out here that don't even do the minimum of what they're supposed to do in their job. So just acknowledge someone just for instance.
As simple as
Yeah, hey, I've noticed that you're the only one that's showing up on time to meetings. Guess what? When they hear that, they're going to show up every week. They're going to see it earlier now. But if you do that in front of people, it'll make other people want to show up on time as well. You don't want to talk down on people, but just by rewarding those who do right, even though it may just be their job duties to do it, you still want to do it because it helps to correct everyone else in the process. So that's the feedback that I give to you about reward policy and what you do, because you deal with students all the time. So turning out homework on time. I've noticed you're the only one that actually does something. If they get acknowledged, and everybody else will want to step up to the table. So you take the people that are doing, great things, and you acknowledge them, and everyone else will want to jump into the same basket as well.
Another thing I want to tell or add to, the comments or whatever, you mentioned that you want to be like a spokesperson, just like be an advocate for your students. I think you're in a great position to do that because you are in close ties with management and the school. So what I think what would be a really good idea is if at the end of I don't know, is it like 6 weeks, 7 weeks that you guys, or I think it's college time, I think it's pretty great. At the end of every reporting cycle or whatever, you could even just send them an email and say, I just want to recognize the students and I want to use shows because they did these amazing things. Or just get a letter, you can even write the letter or certificate and get it signed by them, and that kind of puts into relation both of them together. I think that could snowball into something really great and fun.
Very good point. All right. Looks like that's it.
So my currently, so I'm going to talk a little bit about some source of power. Currently, I'm able to influence others because I am an office manager. I always try to be on my P's and Q's. I mean, I am resting in the business area. This is why I'm taking business class, you know, here at U of H, I'm sorry. And I'm actually learning a lot and getting familiar more, and that being a manager is not just a title, but it's actually, there's a lot of responsibility on how you handle things and how you can communicate and how basically you can have a good relationship with your employees. Because I do have good relationships with my employees, but I'm not very soft. So I feel like I have a title, you know, to represent, and which is kind of, I'm not gonna say bad, but it's kind of like, well, I feel like you know, it's my responsibility to make sure that everything is. And I do feel pressure
when you tend to not be impressionable, we tend to fraternize with them outside and become their friend. They get comfortable and they might do things that they wouldn't do otherwise, and then as a manager you might be put into a difficult position, kind of like, how do I approach this? Like, it's going to affect our working relationship and our friendship. Like, it's just better to just keep it, we're not friends, I'm just your boss, like, but not in a mean way, just, like you said, just strictly professional, stern, it is what it is.
I think the hardest part of me being a leadership / manager is enforcing a policy. It's hard. You know, sometimes you're put in a position where if the employee breaks one of the policies, you know, you're stuck. You know, if that employee has been
But how do you handle it?
I handle it where I just actually take it a step off and go to, the doctor. I go to the HR. You know, I have to. I just don't try to handle it myself. And I always got to go because if not, you know, I don't want to lose my job. Because your job is was on the line. I get put in difficult situations. And moving forward, the good side about being working in an office and it's an important part. I do evaluations actually probably towards the end of the year. And through this whole time of the year, I kind of evaluate and actually make sure that that person has been doing good and just overseeing it, you know, and they actually get a small pay raise, or, you know, kind of negotiate something. And because you do want to show that you appreciate them. You know, I'm already in that position where I was an employee and I went years without. And that kind of, you know,
The raw power is powerful.
yeah, it's powerful. You do want to show that you appreciate them. You know, and a lot of employees do not get that sometimes. Yeah. You know, like a pat on the hey, you're doing a good job. You know, I know when I was an employee, you know, I had an employer who actually would bring in lunch once a week. Every Friday.
Nice.
And that was really nice.
It went a long way.
And it did go a long way.
It goes a long way.
You did feel appreciated.
Yes.
And it was important, you know, for the most part. And so, yeah, I've had my mixed emotions about both sides and how to handle things. And that being said, on the wartime side, I also make sure that I go over company policies with them. Kind of say, you know, maybe let's go over this, or actually make copies and, you know, just there's little areas that, you know, we still need to be working on, or, you know, read over it. Because, you know, it's good to always make them aware, like, okay, policies still need to be enforced. That being said, at the end of the day, well, at the end of my years, you know, that I've been putting here, or I'm going to be putting here, I actually want to move to HR, like I said, and hopefully become senior manager one day, and looking forward to my next step.
You guys, I'm not going to go through each one of mine, but I do have some that I would like to get feedback on.
Wait, sorry. I don't have any feedback for you because I think you have all your bases covered.
Okay. Do you have any feedback? I'm sorry.
I think it's an informational feedback because you possess a lot of knowledge.
Yes.
Because of the years of experience that you have with it. And don't be afraid to use that knowledge that you have into the position that you have now and into your future position. Because I do believe that you do acquire that human resource position and then bring in that knowledge. Because you already deal with you're already going to deal with HR anyways because you have to, sometimes we don't like busting out with all busting in, but
I know.
because that's, because you know that you have to have to sit down and talk to someone and say this. And so I think that when you get to that human resource position, that's going to help you because you've been there before. I mean, you haven't had to find someone, or I don't know if you have, but
I just feel like HR is behind this.
but
Like in the show The Office, that's Tony, the bad guy.
Yeah, but you have that knowledge and wisdom that's going to help you become part of HR. So I just think that you just
If I had the knowledge that you're about to get right there at your age,
It's still recording.
Yes, it's recording.
Oh, wait,
Hey, read it down.
Oh, sorry.
Do you still want to stop it and make a part 1, part 2, or can you edit it?
Can you edit it? You can edit it.
Okay, go ahead and do that.
But I
It just goes like.
Okay.
yeah, that's fine.
Being said what you just were saying, and yes, and I like what actually he just said too. I've reached where I'm just at a plateau. Now what am I going to do? I've done it. I've never done it in the healthcare field. What is your I just want to move up and become senior HR. Basically, because I've done it all. I've been a medical assistant, I did monitoring, I did X-ray. I've been working a lot.
That is also because you know literally what every job is like. And like we were discussing earlier, a lot of managers and upper management, they don't know what the job is like. So they ask questions and they give ideas and the person like, what the heck are you talking about? This is not.
Yeah.
So I think that is like very strong. I think that you're
Yeah, you can definitely influence people with your information, that's for sure. Your reward power is another way I think you can influence people because of the position that you're in. And
Like I was saying, you mentioned with your long time experience to us. I'm like, okay.
It's just that it's
To us, it's a long
To
time.
us, it's a long time. And I mean, that's just something that, it's like, I'm going to be in your shoes, and I want to be in your shoes. Because you guys are all.
The Miss Mabel set us up here.
No, but it's funny how we coincidentally just sat that row.
Yeah. But I think that I wanted to add again, the information that you possess so much, and because you've been on the phlebotomy medical assistant side, you know about healthcare policies, not just making them and having no idea what this means, but we know we gotta influence, we know we have to carry it out. No, you know because you've dealt with patient one-on-one basis, and I know how it feels like, because I worked in the hospital setting too, that we would get new policies, and you gotta do this and this and this now, but this actually is going on. In the bottom floor, downstairs, this is what's going on. How is this going to help us? And you can be a voice.
And we fill the holes in the blocks.
Yes.
you can definitely increase your influence. You're already doing it. What they're trying to say. You're already doing it. Would y'all like me to go next, or did you want to go? Okay, I'm just going to talk about a couple ones that I think that I need help on the most. I guess you guys can give me your open opinion on this. Reward power, of course, I have the ability to suggest someone for a position or a raise or an opportunity to win a contract within the hospital. I can increase my influence by getting higher level leadership, I guess, to you know, take my word on what a person may be, but I guess I'm looking for more ways I can influence.
I think
Y'all kind of know a little bit more about what I do. Can y'all help me out with that?
I think I can help you a little bit. I know kind of like the political dynamics of a hospital since I work, and not the same line obviously, but I think since you're so new to the organization, you need to give yourself some time to establish a lot of credibility before you attempt to heavily influence one thing or another, because especially men, especially white men in upper management are very good and are they know it all, and they think they know it all. And it's very hard to influence them sometimes because they think that you don't know what you're talking about. So I think it will take a little bit of time before you actually get there. But let's say over time you get your MBA and you're ready to move up, you have the influence, you know, to get all your minions or all your subordinates to work like that, because hey, who's going to take my line? Who's going to replace me? You know, and I think it starts that way. And then, you know, you mentioned that you go into a lot of meetings with different board members to, you know, show your projects and this and that. You know, and it seems like you're a well-prepared guy. You know, you're going in and just showing everything that, you know, just answering your questions, like everything aligns, there's no holes in your plot. I think that's your best way to establish credibility, and then from there you can be like, you know, actually, guy, after a while, you know, once they know that you know everything, you can be like, actually, guys, I think that's the word that, you know, whatever it is, whether it's like, or, you know, this person is actually doing a lot better. Like, I'm gonna send this person, you know, to come with these meetings and you let them talk, and then that's, you know, you influence both parties at the same time. I feel like I'm just rambling on.
No, but you made a valid point, though. I mean, what you're trying to say is first get along,
play your cards right,
go along, and then make a change.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you, you know, understanding that sometimes that is the process. And I'm kind of in that position right now, just trying to get along with everyone.
Yeah.
So I'll make sure that I know each one of those phases, so that when I do get there, like you said, that I can actually make a change.
And be very observant and very perceptive to all the people that you present to. So I don't know if you do this already now, but please don't. Keep in mind the kind of questions each person asks, and that'll kind of give you an insight into the way that they think.
Right.
And once you understand the way that they think, you know they're good animals. Sorry, I've been in it, you know.
I'm really good at, you know, body language, like they kind of talked about.
Oh, yeah.
Understanding body language will tell you more than what comes out of someone's mouth.
That's so true.
You know, body language is one of those things that.
And once you're coming here, be like, I don't know, I know what you're going to say, Mr. Stanley, but let me tell you, before you say it, like in a joking way, and then that's what you'll
Reference was another one. I know, like Nessa said, I've been told I'm very likable and people enjoy like really working with me. I think it's that way because I'm fair, you know. I'm trustworthy. If I say I'm going to do something, I'm pretty much put the last dollar on it. It's going to be done, or if something really bad happened and I didn't get it done. But I like to pride myself on making sure that my word means something. Because in business, that's all you have. Once someone can depend on you, once someone can trust you, that's your pink slip. You're done.
Yeah.
People are willing to give you a second opportunity, but in business, you normally don't get a third. That just...
And even the second one is very expensive.
Yes,
right.
Exactly.
You know, and what I've learned by, you know, the class and the leadership, we have so many people that are looking up to you and following you. Once you get up there, you're really only get one chance. You ever notice in most companies how VPs and CEOs get switched out?
Quick.
Quick?
Quick.
If they can't, yes.
A turnover.
Because basically they can't get people to follow them. And it's normally due to the fact that people just don't trust them. Or they don't feel like they can really get the job done in their position. So that's...
I think it's very hard because I think it's like you said, people don't follow them too. It's kind of like being a production. Because everybody, you know, I feel like you're under scrutiny, you just criticize everything you do, anyway. And then everyone's talking about you, and because of one little thing, you build up this negative reputation. And then, like you said, everyone stops believing you, and you're not.
Yeah. I think I want to add to that because in one of our readings that we had to do, it's like how you present yourself to other people. And so the VP, we're talking about all these positions, they get like turned over real quick. And it's how you present yourself to other people. So when you're in that position, like, I see how humble you are, like, you know, this is easy, you know, this is how humble you are, and you're very transparent. You know, people can trust you, and that's good. Keep that same image and humbleness when you go up to that position. Be that same Dwayne Robertson that you were from day one to you get that VP or whatever position that you want. They don't change it because sometimes what things happen is you get a position, and all of a sudden it's like a chair. We turn around and we're like a totally different person.
I've seen it happen.
Yeah, we get to our heads go up on our shoes.
I think everyone's seen that happen.
Yeah, and so it's like keeping that same humble person, but with the future qualities that accompany that will make you even stronger. Because they would already know. So if they're working for you, we already know that you look at the position where we're so happy for you, but we know that Dwayne Robertson, this is how he really is, and what we get to, he assigns you something, he's going to want it by the end of the day or by whatever day. And because he kept his word, I know that I have to do my work.
And I think about the what is it? Course. I put on there that of course I have the ability to hire and fire, not necessarily employees, but more of the contractors that work up under my authority. I think I can influence by making more rules and making final decisions. Although I do have the power to hire and fire, I have to still report to someone and ask them, is it okay?
I was going to ask you that.
Can we let him go? I have to go like to the board and be like, hey, this contractor is just not doing their job. And I still need them to listen to me and give me the authority at that point to go and release someone from their job duties. But I guess in that instance, if you guys are in my position, how can I have better influence in that aspect of it? Because I feel like I have power, but I feel powerless at times. Because sometimes you have to deal with people that you know are not doing their job and you need the approval of someone really to switch them out.
But what I see with that is when you do think of, okay, this person has jobs they're going, it's like, why do you feel that they have to go? And you know why why this person's not working out, the contract is not working out. Because you know what's best for the company. What's best for the company is what's best. And this person's not fulfilling it. So it's you watching out for the company, not just your job, but for the company. Because you already know this is what the company wants and they're not doing it.
I think I approach it with what you said, by putting the company first, not what I want, but what's better for the company. I've never actually presented it in that manner. I always voice it from, hey, we got a schedule that I set, and they're not meeting the schedule. But if I say, hey, as a company, we can't grow because of this individual, because the way it works, as you guys know in healthcare, most of the vendors are contractors, are preferred vendors and contractors. They only use a select group of people. They won't let you just tell someone you can't use them anymore because you only have a small pool of people that you have to approve from. So I guess that's undermined, but I will definitely take your advice. And next time I have to present about, which I hate to do, about switching a company out or using another company in the middle of the project because one company is falling behind, I will always make sure that I tell them, hey, because of the company as a whole, this person is hindering the growth of the company. That's a good point. I will use that. So, but those are the ones that I feel like I need the most help from, the most advice. I know you guys looked over this.
You present, let's say you're presenting to me about like, oh, we need to get somebody else. Like, hey, what are you going to do? Who are we going to get?
Well, we have different people. So say, for instance, I don't know, I use a construction example. Say, for instance, you're doing electrical work, right? They may have 4 to maybe 5 preferred contractors. Because you have to do so much red tape to work for the hospital. But once you get in there, they like to use the same contractors because they're familiar with the building. You don't want to have too many people coming there doing work on the building and they may not all be doing it. Their workmanship may not all be on the same level. So you try to use the same people, but I mean, all I can do is, an example that she said.
I mean, go in with a plan. So if the electrical company is not working out, let's try this electrical company.
And this is why this company can get it done.
Get it done, wishes.
Right. Based on their track record.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go. Or you can say, I've been
to work tomorrow.
Yeah, I've been grading each company as I've done work with them. This company is falling below, but I feel our organization needs, not saying that we need to get rid of them, but they don't need to be the first selection.
Yes.
It needs to be, we're using them because everyone else is
There
busy.
you go.
There you go.
You know what? Reviews speak a lot.
Yeah.
Reviews.
Your reviews.
There's
So I'll
difference-
start doing
yeah.
reviews on these contracts at the close of each project.
There's a difference between 5-star and a 3-star.
Yes. Good points, good point. Thank you.
Tomorrow Dwayne's going to come in with his.
He's gonna walk in like.
Superwoman pose, Superman pose. This is why.
He's gonna be like out.
So what do you guys think about the articles?
I love
Were they not the best articles ever?
They were good articles.
Man, those articles were like, I learned so much just from reading those few articles. It's like, man, I feel like I've been doing my job wrong. That's how impactful those articles were.
My
Like,
favorite.
I've been looking at
one-
things through the wrong lens.
My favorite one was the one about connecting through leadership, where you have to have like the proper balance or the perfect balance between like your body language and competence. Because I was like, it's so true. You can be like all super smart, but like are a jerk. People are gonna. No one's gonna want you around. It's like, but if you're like like very nice, very friendly, amicable, but you know what you're doing, people are gonna be like, let this in. Like, people are gonna see you as inferior, and they're not gonna respect you. They're gonna disrespect you, and you're gonna cry. And so I thought that was so interesting, just like finding the perfect combination of the two. But I don't remember if I mentioned this there or not, but I don't think that it's the constant one everywhere you go. I think just depending on the whole corporate culture and just like the main demographic of the company you work for, I think it's you kind of have to adjust it a little bit. I don't know what you guys think about that.
Each position within each company, you have to handle it differently. I mean, you got to know all the stakeholders that are involved and figure out what it takes to get the
All the
job done.
policies
Yeah.
always.
Yeah.
That's really hard to get. Each company has so many different policies.
Know the rules
Know the
before you can
rules
play the game.
Before you play, exactly.
Know the rules before you play the game.
When I was back home, I was leading the volunteer program. There was like about 300 volunteers at a time sometimes, and I learned very like I had like hard lessons where I learned that being a leader, an effective leader, can be very hard. But it is especially complicated and difficult when you're leading with people that are there out of the goodness of their hearts, not because they have to be, not because they're really on paycheck, but because at any given time you're like, okay, I'm out. And that reflects back on you because then you don't have enough manpower to, supply or fill the shifts. And so it was very difficult sometimes. And sometimes you had people that felt entitled to get whatever they wanted or like have like first pick because they were small period of time. But then you had to follow your program rules, but also had to follow HR. And it was just like a lot of different
Unbalanced.
so unbalanced. And if you just have these people these as a volunteer manager coordinator, you are not able to be with those volunteers directly because they're in all the different departments, and a lot of times those supervisors and those managers treat those volunteers like they're their employees, and it's not always the nicest of ways. So then those volunteers feel like, what the heck, did I just come here to get yelled at and treated like dirt? And then it's just a very you said, it's very imbalanced, and people just I just wanted to add that.
Good point, Seth. Good point.
One quick about the article is the one about the science of persuasion. Is that to me, I'm a weak link when it comes to persuasion. If someone's persuading me to buy something, there's probably 100% chance I'm going to buy whatever it is because they're persuading me. But if it were the other way around, I wouldn't know how to persuade something. And so it mentions 6 things that you can work on your persuasion skills, and it's
like how waiters get more money.
Yes.
Now that was really cool.
Like the peppermint, if you leave the peppermint or
Right.
leaving
It increases.
peppermint, and I'm I wish I would have known that when I was a waitress in college.
Right, exactly. When you're walking away, a waiter would turn around and say, "Oh," and then you're like, "Wow, that's just so nice."
Right.
Yeah.
And what that means that you're more impactful at the close of something than you are at the beginning of it. And you learn that by a waiter all the time. Because they all of a sudden become really, really nice and they drop that check off at the table. Thank you guys. Please come back again. You guys were so great, so wonderful, but
And then turn around.
but persuasion is serious because they understand when it's time to turn it up and when it's time not to turn it up. So when you're persuading, you don't want to always be in sale mode, but there's a time when you have to say, okay, this is the time to attack.
Yeah.
And you have to know it, But I used to be in your shoes too. I mean, it took me a while to kind of be more persuasive because I was one of the people that kind of just sort of go with the flow. But then sometimes you realize going with the flow is not going to get you where you need to go. Because honestly, what you guys, what we all want to be, only a few people can get to the levels that we're trying to get to. I mean, so everyone's fighting for the same position. So, keep in mind that every day that you are not doing something to make yourself better, someone else there within the same company is. Because when that job position opens up, everybody's trying to get it, And whoever can be more persuasive at that time, normally,
A lot of times it's about being the mission leader. Like, I grew up with, hear me out, and then you can tell me if you agree or disagree. I grew up with very many, like, my mom and like a few, exes or whatever, very manipulative, and I was like, oh my gosh, why me? Like, why am I such like a weak link? But then I was like, no, like I can learn from these. So I'm like maliciously like, manipulating all these people, but I'm like, okay, like it's okay to like, put it in someone's head, like something, and then that'll like create problems about something else. And then, like you said about the dating thing, the thing that I love about MBA and leadership is that you can use these things and not just that work, but you can use it like
everything.
Like like you can get to your boss, like if you notice like that your coworker was like a little rude or whatever, like, wow, how can you just let them talk to them? I don't know, just like but you know what I mean? Like I think
persuade them otherwise.
there are so many, like the things that there's more than one way to skin a cat. Like you can influence in more than one way. Like it's direct or indirectly, or just like in the background, like things like manipulation. Like, I don't know. I think I'm getting excited with all of this.
I was thinking about the power pose. You're talking, I see you doing all these movements with your hands, and all I can think about was the power pose that you did earlier. Have you done a power pose before?
Like,
No.
No, you have to tell your story about that. Okay.
Well, I watched the
power pose video.
The power pose video. It's like a TED talk that this lady did, and she talked about different power poses. Let me show it to you. So
yeah, different power poses.
It's basically just like expanding yourself and like taking up space. So one of them is like this, and another one is like this. And if you're sitting at your desk at work, you can like just go like. Just like this.
And they say you're supposed to do like 2 minutes of it, right?
2 minutes,
yeah.
Before you like, I guess, tackle an assignment
Right,
or
yes.
do something, and it's supposed to get you into a different mind frame.
Because that is related to two hormones in your body, testosterone and cortisol.
Yeah.
So if you have high testosterone, it's like how powerful like the alpha male or the alpha person of the group. Cortisol, if you have low cortisol, you're less stress reactive.
Yes.
Higher cortisol is you're more. So if you're like high testosterone, high cortisol, you're like not a good leader. So she talked about if you're going to be going to a job interview, at meeting, there's some place where you think you're going to feel inferior and insecure. Just go to the restroom 2 minutes, just do a power pose, 2 minutes. Because their studies show that those 2 minutes...
It works. It works.
Right.
You ever see people like talk to themselves?
Pep
Or
talk.
pep
Yeah,
talk,
yeah.
I'm about to go kill this. You look at them like, what's wrong with that person?
Yeah.
That's their way of getting themselves mentally, like ready. And I didn't realize it until the article when it actually breaks it down, like the chemical about it. I didn't realize it, but I mean, I didn't even do it sometimes. I'm ready to go into a meeting, and I tell you this: if you go in there scared, it's going to show.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yes.
Definitely.
But if you go in there with the mindset, you know what? I'm gonna try to kill this thing. I'm gonna do the best freaking thing I can.
hold these things.
Right?
Yeah.
You may not kill it. Let's be clear about it. You may not kill it, but you would definitely do better than what you would have done
Exactly.
if you
That's
wasn't.
true.
Because you got to be confident and be wrong at something, than be hesitant and be wrong.
Right.
Yeah, that's
because most of the time you have more knowledge about something than the people that you're talking to about it.
Yeah.
So they really don't know half the stuff. I know, like when I was in my undergrad, we had to go present in front of class about a project that we took 4 months researching on. Nobody else is researching about the same stuff, so we know more information about it than anyone in the classroom anyway. But you get up there and you're all nervous, like all you have to do is talk. They really don't know anything that you're talking about, but they're gonna look at you as
like
right. So, but that's that confidence. If you go up there and you're confident, you talk about it, they're gonna say, you know what, this guy knows what he's talking about because they can't compare it to anything.
And it's like check.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Everybody's sitting there like, man, I wish I could do that. They're going there like, man, I faked it till I became it.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's my new saying. Fake it till you become it.
Right, that's it.
I want that engraved on my tombstone.
Have you ever been in a situation where you knew you wasn't really prepared for it, but you just faked it until you developed the skills that it took to actually do it successfully? Everyone, I feel, has to do it. As you move up in your career, it is going to feel really uncomfortable. You're going to want it, but then at the same time, you're going to have that thought in the back of your head saying, you're not prepared, but you won't be prepared because you won't have that type of experience until you're in that position. So you got to understand, hey, it's going to be a learning curve, but you go in there with confidence, you'll eventually get to that point and you're earning the respect of everyone around.
Just fill them with confidence.
That's it.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's confidence. I like that.
Not killing with kindness.
Yeah.
Confidence.
Yeah.
Kindness is a weakness. Or can.
Catch them.
Did you have any points you wanted to go over?
Yeah. I'll just briefly say mine, just because I feel like I need help with all of them. So, my expert, I can influence people with like the expert part of it is because I'm knowledgeable about the HR, labor laws, compliance, and things like just basic all around things that we need to follow in order to keep operating. So sometimes I am consulted by management on just different things that they plan on doing, just to see, like, what do you think, like from this point of view, like, what do you think? So I definitely think that my PowerPoint for that, the best option is probably just expanding my knowledge from where I can really know, like, obtaining different certifications, like in HR or marketing or just like HIPAA or whatever it is. I know about that stuff, but I'm just not certified. But I think obtaining certifications is probably like the best route to go. And coercive, I am very visible in the company as far as with our visitors and our clients. So I mean, I think I'm like the point of contact for everything. And my company, I'm just saying this because I know they're not going to watch this, but they're very unethical and they do things like they're not supposed to do, and they expect us to lie to people or whatever. So my coercive, I think I can coerce both sides. As I'm not trying to sound like evil or anything, but I can manipulate our clients or visitors, like giving information, not like directly, but like wording it in a way where I can get them to stay or leave if I want them to. And that could scare management if they knew or if they thought that I was that kind of person. And same with them, I could get whatever I wanted from them. Otherwise, I'm going to spill the beans with all these people, and I'm going to throw bad things are going to happen or whatever. But I'm not the kind of person. Before you guys get into it, it's just I was just going based on the examples the book provided. So I think my power plan for that would be to just step into a position of management or leadership where I could decide and handle the information that is shared and what is not, and just try to handle that as ethically as possible. So for informational, I have a very close relationship with most of the staff, but I have a very close relationship with our president, who's also the owner of the laboratory. So sometimes I'm like, we'll have dinner or lunch and just talk about things outside of work. But if I take my PowerPoint, I could use that to my advantage. If I wanted to get out information from the company.
Now say it again.
To just not give a heads up, but just kind of when a friend tells you something about another friend and you don't want to tell that friend directly, well, this person said this, I'm just going to say, oh, I really think you should do this instead because I think you'll be able to. I think just kind of do that, you know, like with both sides to just have everybody's, you know, best interest in mind. The kind of action for that would be just to continue developing close relationships with both parties, just so that I could act on what is most beneficial for them. Because a lot of times, you know, the management things, they know what's best for the employee, but they don't know that the employees are actually lacking in something, and vice versa. So for the reward, I don't have any. I'm not in a leadership position, so I don't know what rewards I can give. I don't know. I think.
Let's just tell the people a simple thank you.
That's true.
Some people don't do that. Thank you for whatever. They hear you say, thank you, I appreciate it. You know, being polite sometimes. If you can't do anything else, be polite.
Yes, I'm always polite. So I guess that's right. I don't know. I guess I was just thinking like a direct reward, like thank you. So here's your treat.
No, actually, thank you and hi, good morning goes a long way.
Yeah, it's the feeling of being
Yes.
acknowledged.
That's it. That is it. I didn't know the word to put it on there. That's it. People just want to feel,
Hey, I'm here.
I'm here. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I did spend 10 minutes putting this together for my baby. That's,
It's just the getting after people. I know there's like a fine line between being a jerk about it and just being stern, but I had a really hard time learning that. Anyway, that's it. So the reference power, in the company that I work for at the moment, I'm sorry if I'm like annoying or whatever, but I actually survived 5 layoffs, and all because they really like my personality and how I work with everybody, whether it's, you know, within the company and outside the company. So I was not that I was very surprised, but to have survived 5 layoffs, and that was just me and one other person. So I think
that means a lot.
Yeah.
That's a silent thank you.
Yeah, and
That's
so I'm like kind of looking just because I would never want to be in a position where it's like, oh, you know, surprise, I say whatever, you know. But it's like a conflict in me because at the same time, like I really appreciate them, you know, as people and like as my bosses. So I would feel like I would leave with just me and women. So I don't know, but I think my plan of action for that is just not becoming too personally, like not involving like personal and business, which I think I'm already doing that because they've already like, I guess, friends.
But in business, you have to take it outside of being business.
Oh, you're so true. You're so right.
You have to. I mean,
To a certain point.
to a certain point.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yes, that is. Yes, you have to.
You gotta know
but,
when to cut it.
right.
I have a rule when I'm hanging out with my boss outside of work. I do not touch any work.
And that's a good rule to have.
That's a good
We're not going to talk about work-related
Not
stuff.
even-
We're just talking about life stuff.
Not even like opinions, nothing. Just whatever is at work that stays at the office, whatever conversations, meetings. Because I feel like if I start talking about work, it's just going to turn into something that is not going to be fun. And I really just want to be friends with you. We're really friends together.
Because not you're just going to be gossiping. That's what's going to turn it out to be.
Yeah.
And I really want
You don't know if you can trust
that
everybody.
privilege that she picks me up at 3 o'clock sometimes to go have drinks. Like, I don't think, you know, like, just like little things like that. I don't know.
But that relationship will carry over when you go to work and you need help or you need someone to have your back. Because you experience certain things with them, they're more willing to help you out
That is so true.
and not stab you in the back.
Oh my gosh, that is so true.
And that's a good thing to draw the line, you know, and it's a good thing that you also keep work at work and then don't bring work into it because then it's going to weigh you guys down. Like you're not, like you're supposed to get together and have, you know, dinner or whatever afterwards. Bringing work into it is bring some environment.
I think the only proper place to bring work into something outside of business hours is a huge contract. Like you're trying to land a deal or something, but not just because everyone, we all know, it's just going to turn into gossip. You know, because you're not going to want to tell a person, hey, I really don't want to gossip, but you're going to be sitting there listening to them. They're going to go on this rant about I don't like so and so and all that. So yeah. So keep it clean as much as possible.
Yeah, at least. Yeah. Thank you for that. My legitimate influence power is just my position I don't have like any direct authority over anything or anybody, but I have noticed that when I talk to people in some way, I can get them to do what they have to do, whether they're not in a not like in a demeaning way, but just in an authoritative way. Like if it's like I work very directly like now with the lab director and he's sending me stuff. So if he takes a long time to get it from the signature or whatever, I have my deadlines that I just submit to the state or whatever, or to the billing company. And you just use like a certain tone, like you can get this in today. And just whatever, people will get it done because they see that you're serious about it, especially with something like this.
I'll finish in your power pose.
Power pose. Yeah, I need
Did you
this
get
today.
me my, the chin up or whatever? Now. So I think plan of action for that is just to step into an actual position that has authority or leadership. That's what I believe.
I think with the legitimate power that you were mentioning, because you have deadlines that you have to meet, you're not trying to be rude or like I'm getting this now, like with attitude. Because you are sincerely, you have deadlines that you have to meet, and it's like, but it all has something to do with how you present it. Like that can take on. So because you present it in a bad way or in a tone. I'm not saying that you do, but if you present it in a bad tone or an attitude, like I'm enjoying it in this one right now, that's different than and trying to boss them around instead of saying like, Dwayne, I have a deadline that I need to meet because of state board record. The state board has a deadline, and can you please sign this today? That would be really good.
And also getting people to say what you want them to say before you say it. So, like, I know an approach that I use a lot of times. How long is it going to take you to get this back to me? If they say, I have it back to you by the end of the day, so I can expect to have this back by the end of the day, correct? Making them voice it will make them do it. Versus you tell them, you tell them, right? You tell them, hey, can you do this? Or give them an opportunity to answer it before you tell them. Now, of course, you might have to tell them if they say it's going to be a week and you really need it by the end of the day. Then you have to say, hey, I really need this by the end of the day. Can you get it done by the end of the day or whatever? And do those things, but oftentimes,
like a verbal commitment from their.
Get a verbal commitment from them. They did mention that in the article about getting the sticker in the window and then coming back later and asking them for money. But because they already committed to support this person by putting them in the window, they're more apt to go ahead and financially support them because they support them in a small manner. But that's
very good.
And getting other people involved in that commitment, like how it says, telling other people, like, okay, you
make it verbal.
Make it verbal. Like, hey, I told so that you wouldn't get it. Right. Because now it's like, oh, dang it, I have this person depending on me, and
this person. I'm letting two people down.
I have to, get to it like now.
Right.
So knowing coming from your area, have you ever went in and said, hey, I got a deadline?
I always have
deadlines.
I operate on deadlines, and when it comes down to it, a way to get people to do it is this: you say, "Hey, I need this by the end of the day. This is the part that I need from you. Everyone here has a part." If they ask you, "Why did this not get done?" and it's on you, I'm telling you now, I'm going to have to say, "This did not get done because I did not receive this information from you in a timely manner. Can you get it done?" And once they commit to it, they know that if they fail, they already know what the consequence is. So you're not hitting them with a consequence that they don't know that's already going to be put on the table. You let them know, hey, I'm telling you right now, if it's not done, when they ask me what happened, I'm going to say because I did not get this information from you. Can you get it done? And you let them say yes or no. By them saying yes or no, lets you know that, yes, they're capable of doing their job. If they keep telling you no's, then you may need to look for somebody else because they may not be capable to get the job done.
So true.
Oh, that goes back to the contractor thing.
You say no, hey, you can't do it. All right, last 5 times I asked you to do something, you kept telling me that you couldn't do it. I don't know if you can work on this team because everyone else is able to do their portion, but you're not doing yours. So then you have leverage to say, hey, I need to. they're slowing down the team or the company. Company is not going to be able to grow at the level we need to grow with this individual. So,
Perfect.
there you go. See, I learned from you guys. Learn from you guys. Y'all think y'all couldn't teach us old cats anything? Yeah. Y'all already a leader.
I think the last thing we need to discuss is Ann Cuddy's video.
Yes. I think we've discussed
Yeah, we
that.
Yeah, Ann Cuddy though.
And I really liked her video about the power poses because that says a lot. Because I will tell you, and I was telling them earlier, is that when I was watching the video, I was literally like this, watching it. Not because I was bored, but I was just very comfortable in my little desk, and I was like this. And she was talking about how poses can be so powerful, and then I literally found myself looking at the screen on the computer, and I was like, literally, I was like this, and I was like, I have to fix my pose.
Since I've been sitting here on this, I've been watching myself do stuff like I can't do that. That comes off as intimidating. So I've been trying to move around, trying to get in a decent position, but
They're like,
right.
No,
That's one that I'm definitely going to use. Next time I walk and I need something done, I'm going to walk and I'm going to do it. Because that's not overly aggressive, but that lets people know that you're
certain.
You mean
yourself.
business.
Yeah, I'm into whatever's going on right
Yeah.
now. So, definitely.
Yeah, that's funny.
But-
I personally learned a lot, and especially the
Body
power
language.
poses. Body language speaks a lot, but just like before going into a meeting or whatever, and you're like nervous about it, but just like, doing those practices and going to the restroom and doing whatever, it says a lot. And if you're in a meeting, if I'm speaking and you guys are in my meeting, how you display yourself. Because I look at that to my students. If I'm teaching and I have a student that's like this, or they're like this, I know that they're not engaged. I can tell real quick that they're not engaged. Versus the student who's watching me and taking notes. I can tell which one of my students is engaged and which one's not. Or if they're texting and they're on their phone, because I know that you can't text and listen to my lecture at the same time. I know you're not involved.
So that
No, I mean, obviously I don't say that, but I can tell, and then if I give them an exam, then, this was the person that was on the, texting while my lecture. This is why they got the grade that they got. And so it just, like, I don't know, it just goes back to the whole poses thing and how you display yourself. It says a lot. It really does.
What you're saying is that people pay attention to everything.
Everything, yeah.
Everything. I mean, it's crazy, especially in business. I've known why a person that was qualified for a position didn't get the position because they didn't show confidence. Confidence. They didn't. They're great at what they do. They're more qualified than anybody, but if you don't have any confidence,
people are not going to trust you.
they're not going to ever put you in a leadership position. Period. It just won't happen. You'll just box yourself in, and you don't want to be known for being that individual. So I've learned that because, like I said, I used to be real passive. I just go along with everything. I figured if I just did my job and did it with excellence, promotions were going to come. No.
There is such a thing as being too perfect at your job.
No. They want someone that's pushing the envelope.
Right.
Because when you get to a higher position, they need people that are going to push the envelope.
They don't need yes men. They need
No,
people
they
that
don't.
will-
They don't. So, don't think that you have to please everyone on your level.
Or you're always going to get somebody who's going to...
You're going to have people that are not going to agree, and it is okay to push back respectfully.
Yeah.
People actually respect you more.
I love talking back.
No, people
Not in a sassy
will
way,
respect you
just-
more, if you speak up for yourself. Because you have bullies that are in business too.
Oh, yeah.
They will go around and bully the heck out of you.
All the people that, my cousin works at Walgreens and she's always bringing, she can never get weekends off or anything, because always go get the days off. And she's like, it's because, these people are like always like complaining and saying no, it's because they're vocal about it.
Right.
And like you said, if you're just passive, you just say yes, 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 you're going to be the one that's like, like not being pushed around, but that always gets the short end of the deal, that the stuff that nobody else wants, because you always just settle for what
You're the puppet.
Yeah.
Someone is like the puppeteer. Someone's controlling you.
Yeah.
Very good points.
Hey,
Awesome.
y'all think we got everything covered? All right. Hey, I appreciate everybody giving me your feedback.
Same.
I really needed it. Y'all don't know.
Aw.
I got a lot on my plate right now, and
Or you learned a lot from
Yeah.
oh, well, thank you. I'm glad I was able to help you guys in whatever
He
way.
smiles all the time.
Whatever way I was able to help you guys, but I think we helped each other, honestly.
Yeah. It's always good to get feedback from all
Definitely.
areas and generations.